Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here. Get ready to play Planet Crafter. Yep, recorded a bunch of them back to back. We're gonna continue on. I did empty my inventory other than a couple items. If you guys enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and everything else in between. I try to show tips, tricks, helpful hints along the way. For example, you know that dome I was talking about in the last episode, if you made it, how there was this dome? Well, I figured out how to get in there. I'll show you how to get what the secret is to this dome. Admittedly, I think I have to wait till natural life, maybe frog stage, if there is a frog stage, in order to admire the true beauty of that place. But in the meantime, we're going to continue on here. We're going to look for more story, more loot, more everything else in between, and all that fun junk. So far, we've discovered they started doing Blazar quartz mining, and as they progressed on mining that, apparently the weather got colder and colder and colder. So, it's potential that that caused some kind of issue. I am gonna be leaving some loot around because I still like, whoo, I still got a stupid amount of loot up in here to grab. All right, back to the story. Uh, Operation eating nodes once extracted with drills, ore is crushed and transported directly to the largest storage vaults on the lower level. Allows for a constant influx of blazar quartz as long as there's room in the vaults. They'll be refilled with ore. This makes me think we should be able to mine the Blazar quartz, but it seems to be a crafting recipe, which makes me curious why they made it a crafting recipe if they are suggesting it's mined. Anyways, let's run around. We'll find whatever. Still haven't figured out what. I don't think all the machines are in yet, but that's partly because there's a couple of things that's bugs with the game. Number one, drones. I somehow generate drones. There's some kind of duplication bug or some kind of drone generation bug going on, and for some reason they like sitting over here and over here. I don't know why. I have about every time I load in, I gain like an extra like 5 or so drones, varying from tier 1 to tier 2. Would love some tier 3 drones and maybe even tier 4. But yeah, they generate. I don't know what that issue is. Another fun bug is growth multiplier and the beehive. Don't know how that works, but it's a stupid, amusing bug. Like, oh yeah, did I? I'll have to show you guys at some point. Depends on how far we get into this running around and exploring. I don't think there's much here, so I'll probably clean this. Ooh, ooh, tight and narrow. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's lame. But yeah, I'm gonna show you a couple of those interesting little bug tidbits. So another one is that this here, we have a odd hitbox here. You can see that I'm like getting stuck for some reason. So there's like weird hitboxes. I don't know what that's about, but hey. Ooh, I would like some of these side railings and stair railings. I would like that for some of my stuff. Alright, anyways, we got more stuff. Here we are. Despite efforts, haven't found a way to reverse the process. The rate at which quartz absorbs heat is immense and only increasing. The drop in temperature over the past few years is finally being explained. It was obvious that I failed to identify early enough. How can I ever forgive myself? The planet won't be habitable for much longer. I must warn everyone. Oh, so apparently they discovered Blazar quartz is sucking the heat out of the planet as they mine it. Nice. Explains why there's so much Blazar quartz here. I will take that. I'll have to come back for a lot of this. These are kind of useless until they add in the machine or add in the ability to craft them. Oh, is that it? Alright, well, gotta love a loud, noisy storm. You think being in a building in a dome would reduce the sound of the storm. Anyways. Oh, I hear something in here. Oh, up here. We need 5 fuses to activate this. Properties are exceptional. It seems to interact with its immediate external environment. Still struggling to fully understand chemical mechanism at work. One thing is certain, quartz absorbs and destroys the heat of its surroundings. How did I not see this sooner? With the quantities we've unearthed, the entire planet is at risk of cooling at breakneck speed. Considering this is the year 3014 and that was year 3015, you obviously knew that... The hell is this? This is some weird generator thingy. Doesn't even look like it's properly hooked up. I wonder if this is gonna ever be like tier 6. And I think we need to get 5 fuses and plug that in so that we can actually... I risk bugging out the game. Right now there's a bug with this elevator. It's like if you trigger it, you're unable to do anything and you have to reload the game. In the meantime, I think I'll come back here through that, throw in the power cells into this. Did I go all the way to the top? I think I did. Oh, yeah, no. Hmm? Yeah. Well, this is what I mean by weird hitboxes and, yeah. Sweet. I'm a ghost. Ooh. Well, yes, yes, I did make it up here. Alright, well, anyways, I did not expect that, that's for sure. Oh. Odd hitboxes. Odd hitboxes. Oh, okay, stop it. Annoy. Anyways, there we go. Ooh, I wonder if we can get one of these screens. I would like one of these screens. I don't know what it would be used for, but I want it. Ooh. Ooh, there's all kinds of building pieces I would love in this game. Oh, right, I sent that back up because I thought, oh, hey, I'm not going to come back this way. Alright, now I gotta wait about 20 minutes for this. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. But anyways, I'm gonna go show you how to get into that dome. Oh, hey. Has it already been 20 minutes? Bet it has. Anyways, actually, I'm just joking. It doesn't actually take that long. Alright, let's go. And away we go. Go. Whee! Alright. Gotta love the water. Interesting that... Oh. Why does the shadow I guess it's rendered... Whoop. Hello there. You can stop. Stop it. Stop. Why? Alright, there we go. Oop. Oh, we phased through the ground. Nice. Anyways, we're gonna go show you how to get into the one... Ooh. Boink. Alright. Down we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to push this elevator back. Oops. Down, down, down we go. Yay! Also, there are some trade rockets on here that you're gonna, depending on the level and stuff, you can keep an eye out. You've got A and B launch platforms. Makes me curious if we can set up some large-scale, large-scale stuff. I forgot it. What the hell's in here that I didn't pick? Oh, most of the quartz. Ooh, I'll have to come back for that. Ooh, a fuse. I forgot a fuse. Alright, anyways, let's show you that one place. Now, my recommendation is to wait to enter this place until you've at least reached frog life or complete terraformation. Now, you see these things? Why are they in a place like this? And why are they fully enclosed? Well, there's a reason for that. Admittedly, you cannot drive these yet, so I'm hoping they add in water world at some point so we can actually use these. But if you're wondering, there's a reason for these. And if you come this way, so you see this little bridge here, you go through the bridge towards the back, and you see this little power thingy here. Now, most of the time you might not notice it unless you're coming around and run over here, or you run over there, or you happen to look out the window here and see that. But the only reason why I found it is because I was like, huh. The dome, when I got up close to it, looked like it looked like it was a, whatever you call it, a my brain's drawing a blank. A habitat, a eco habitat type system. In other words, it's like plants, frogs, and other things like that. And then when you get into here, you're like, oh, hey, look, plant life, water, blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not sure what's supposed to be in here just yet. I think once we reach a certain stage, there's supposed to be animal life in here. And up here, oop, not here. Around here, you'll see some frogs. Like this will be where frogs spawn along here. And I'm sure we'll see some other things around here. But yeah, it's like you've got a couple of frogs places here, and that's how you get into this dome. Now, when I was running around, I ended up seeing this, which made me curious. What the hell is that, and why is that there? Now, I could cheat my way out and just F4, or I can just, right. There we go. It's faster to jetpack through the water for some reason. Whee! And also, there's like a little break in the water there, right there, that you can drink water, apparently, through the water. Whee! So now, I've showed you the story, I've showed you the one place, we just got to get that one place powered up, but I don't have those set up right now, so yay! Oh. How the hell did I miss that? I came over here and found this because of the 3 iron. You think I would have seen that. Oh well. Either way, personally I would like these as some lights. I think they're lights. Admittedly, yeah, they're lights. They're just not working. Admittedly, it would be kind of cool to have those. But yeah, that's how you get in the one dome. I haven't seen anything else. This chest is broken right now. There's a few other issues. Oh, sir. Ooh, I want some railings like this. What, can we get some railings like this? I would love some railings like this. I would also like a little porch thing like that. That would be kind of cool too, to get one of those things. There's a lot of build pieces I would love to see. Anyways, we already got that, already got all these. We'll have to come back and grab some stuff later. I already cleaned out these because they were the first things right in front of you. Yay! So now we're gonna go play with a couple of things, or I'm gonna show you an interesting thing. Ooh, speaking of, I like the cookie. Cookie's amazing, especially when you combine it with jetpack and a few other things. Now we gotta get back to our home, and we're gonna have to find some whatever you call it. Now, since we've already discovered all the chests at current. Well, actually, no, we have not. There's a few chests that I missed that I talked about I wanted to get before, and they're over that way. Whee! Bonk. Alright. Gotta fly. I wish we could control the direction of this. Oh, it's got sound effects when you fall forward. Alright. We're gonna get on back. Admittedly, I should go check out that chest over there, but I'm lazy. So we're gonna head over here, go across the little bridge, then turn a left at the next little junction. Admittedly, we sped through the ice, so the first episode where I died a bunch of times to thirst, yeah. It was pointless. However, I have learned some lessons and learned some things, so I'll give my little overview of stuff on what you should do or should expect. Ow. And what you probably want to bring. Now, I gotta be careful. My computer, if you might notice, does not like this forest at all. It really doesn't like the forest. I have been working around setting some things up. Like the little stairways there. That is because, yeah, there goes my drones that way, and I have absolutely nothing over there. Like, nothing at all. Absolutely no reason for them to be doing that. Alright, now that we're back, we got the cookie. I'll probably eat that. Personally, I wish it lasted longer, but hey, we got another mini forest, but that's because of these things here. Oh, you're new. Thankfully, I have a... Whoa, that was a fast drone. Thankfully, I have a supply all for this. But anyways, right now, I currently have this set up to recycle all of these butterflies, any excess bacteria, any tier 1 fertilizer, bee, common, all this, recycle it all. And anything excess gets trashed. And I have it so that any of these gets put in the storage first, and then any excess comes over to here and gets recycled. And my drones are constantly moving, so I have basically constant food, constant algae, constant water, basically anything and everything you could ever dream of, just constant from here. Most of it going in here though. Anyways, time to show you the amusing little bug. Now, last time I showed... Oh, this must have... No cookies in here. No chocolate. So they must have delivered it all into here. Yep. Sweet. Oh yeah. Currently I have 3, 6, 9, 10 fuses. So that's got this down to a 5-minute round trip. And it's got this down to a 3.75 minute trip. Admittedly, I think that if you look at that, it's 15, that's 30, 15, that's 45, and another 15, that's 16, so that's basically a 0.25. So I think this is down to a 3-minute and 45-second trip. Oh yeah, we're up to 73 drones. They did drop down, but then they came back, and you can see here we've got more. I've got tier 1 drones, and more of them. I set it up to filter them. I'm thinking about recycling these guys, but then that means I gotta deal with, what do you call it? What's it take to make them? It means I gotta deal with the circuit boards, the iron, the rocket engines. Admittedly, I could try and convert them into, what do you call it? Tier 2 drones, but the problem is you need explosive and super alloy to make tier 2 drones. Personally, tier 3 drones, it would be kind of nice if they took the tier 2 rocket engines and maybe a super alloy rod and maybe a fusion cell. I feel like that would be like the next upgrade to this, and they move like 5 times faster than a tier 2. Anyways, I don't know why the growth fuses here affect this, but you can see this is at a 52-second speed. If I come over here and I remove them, it's still at a 52. Now, if I come over here and throw them in, suddenly we're at a 27-second. And then if I just do this about like 20 times, we'll get down to 6 seconds. It seems to stack. I don't know why it does this, but yeah, if it's I'm sure they'll fix a lot of these bugs, but maybe they don't know about some of these bugs and they might end up seeing them. But yeah, this does have diminishing returns. That's why you have to if you plan to do this right now, you're gonna have to click and do this a few times. You can see we're down to 2 seconds now. Actually, do I have excess honey on the recycler? Or not recycler, but the trash? Yeah, no, I do not. I do not have excess honey on here. Boop. Alright, we got honey on there now, so that should take care of that. But yeah, you can see here, it just 2 seconds, every 2 seconds, it just boop, boop. You can actually get it to you can get it to 1 second if you really wanted to, which is the amusing part. Sadly, I don't think it goes below 1 second. If it does, the numbers don't register. Yeah, we still, you can see the diminishing results. I have gotten it down to 1 second, like, without a doubt. It was just like, but that's why I said you got to do this like 20, 30 times. But you can see here, it highlights the farms, but it doesn't affect them, which is another bug. This is like a growth speed 2. It should be like, and this is the natural. The individual things in here are a 1.1. So assuming that I don't know what the growth rate or the growth speed is. It doesn't tell you, so I can't really determine the exact thing. But I would have to assume that that should give at least, let's say, a one growth. No, I'll say a point. No, actually, I think it should give you a 1 growth because that's almost a 2 growth onto those. And that's like 1.1 and these are 2. So this should theoretically be at a growth speed of 3. Anyways, I showed you that. Yeah, see, I don't know why they're coming over here or why they're going there. Now you might be thinking it's like, oh, because of those. No, you can see they're going completely away from it, and as soon as something happens, they come back. If I had a lot more, that would be a different. They would probably, you would actually see it more pronounced. Anyways, I think we need to set this up for delivering. Demanding this. And that should take care of that. So they'll deliver this. We'll have this set up. We have it set up to go to Prime. So I think you can see here that uranium is kind of messed up and a few of these rods are running low. So I'm going to have to run back and forth a couple of times for some stuff. But for now, we're going to grab a ship over here. And we're going to go back to the one location. And I'm actually going to make one of these over there. Which means I got to grab some things. Alright. We need a pulse. We need a trade rocket fuse, which I'm going to have to grab one. We're going to need one of these, but I can actually craft those over there. Looks like a normal storm. Okay. So we need you, and you. These three. That takes care of that. Now we need a cosmic quartz and a trade rocket. Nice, 100 and something seconds. Alright, so that takes care of that. And then we need... oh, iron for building. Admittedly, once I'm done, I'm going to bring 2 of those back. Once I'm done setting up everything I need here, in other words, the bare minimum, I'm gonna clean up this place, take whatever I don't need back with me, and leave this place to just auto terraform on its own. In other words, deal with plants, animals, all this stuff. 50% of the way that's the natural life. Alright, so we have most of everything we need. We're gonna go to Prime because we don't have any of the other materials. And I'll probably start working on setting up Humble off camera so I can get the ore crushers and all the other fun little items on it. And we're definitely going to need to set up a few galactic what do you call it, trades. Speaking of, I don't know if I showed that, but there's a new trade thingy. Woo, it's been forever since I've been here. Question is, where are my drones, and why is everything not working? Yeah, growth speed 1. Actually, I should really just get rid of these, although currently the whatever things don't. Oh yes, I would love to see a oh yeah, I spent that. I would love to see a tier 3 one of these. Basically, you could have it be 3 fusion cells. Yes, few energy cells. You could have it be. I don't know what would be in a. I guess tier 2 explosive if they added it, and I don't know what would be a tier 2 uranium effect, but yeah. Speaking. Oh, hey, our portal's back. Kind of sad we can't build that on the other place, but hey. Anyways, we need to go up again. I'm gonna have to check where I put my drones. And I'm gonna have to start moving a lot of this out of the way. Alright, I think my drones are over here. Question is, are they... Wait, no, not here. I have drones. Where are my drones? Oh, there we are. There's some drones. Admittedly, I think there's a bug, so I may wait. Where's... Oh, they're right here. Right, I forgot. Next to the portal. Yeah, okay. So that's the issue. Most of my drones ended up over at the other location, so that's why this is having issues. I gotta up the production. I gotta automate drones, apparently. So we're gonna need to demand you. I think we're gonna need to go back over here. And we're gonna need to... I'm pretty sure if I can automate enough drones to just completely flood the system, that I can guarantee no ifs, ands, or buts. We should be good to go. Yeah, this is my tier 2 drone supply. This should refill my drones. This should hopefully take care of all my drone needs. As we get more and more of these drones, we should be able to keep up with automation, hopefully. Because I think they were doing stuff, and I don't know what the hell they were doing. I'm gonna have to go through and reorganize some of this stuff. Because I'm pretty sure if I go this way, way south, this way, if the map would ever allow it, that over here, this is my tier, is the other planet. But I don't know how far I would have to go to actually reach that, is the problem. Because I think that's why my drones, either that, yeah, it's south, because the way they're moving, they're acting like they're moving towards this direction, in other words, the north. So that means this would be north of the one map, which means they would come towards this way and try to get to this station, which would make sense. Also, I gotta love the triangle of, like, drones. Oh, are we... Do we not have enough drones delivering drones? Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Because I think it took, like, 90 some odd drones to be able to, manage this location. Wait, what? We're only at 37. I must have triggered a bug somewhere. Okay. Gotta love when you find bugs. Let's just go throw them into here. And see if they leave this area or leave this. Oops, wrong spot. 37. We're at 45. Can we get more drones over here? Also, that's enabled. That's enabled. Yeah, we're just limited on number of drones is the issue. Okay, sweet. We're getting drones back. Yay! I think. We're gonna just force feed drones into here until we've maximized the number of drones. Hopefully they fix the drone problem. It'll be nice once they do. Right, this... I gotta move this drone station somewhere. We're at 56. Yay! Oh, right. I better double check this. First off, what's it take to make it? A circuit board and 2 super. We're going to get this set up because I want to clean out any tier 1 drones that might have, because there might be a bug going on. And I may have to set up a auto crafter for, what do you call it? An auto, not an auto crafter, but a recycler or for tier 1 drones, and then set up an auto crafter to turn them into tier 2 drones. Alright. We're gonna have you demand tier 1 drones. Highest. We're gonna have you supply brain is drawing a blank. There it is. Tier 1 drones. So any tier 1 drones will get sorted out if there is any. Looks like we need more drones. Yeah, we definitely need more because a lot of my stuff is still sitting still. Anyways, we'll call it here. I'm going to get this all cleaned up. We're going to get this going again. Hopefully we can fix some of the issues. But in the meantime, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just running around, showing you how to get into the one dome, looking at the story, coming back and trying to fix my drones, and all that other fun junk. If you guys want to see more, check out my channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. And if you guys want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you come back for more. I'm going to get ready for the next episode. So, I'll let the credits roll out. And bye-bye.